welcome back to BRB Gamer. I'm Thor.
Stubborn Pixel.
Chthonox.
Retro GM.
And today we're talking about some classic game finds, and we're looking forward to some retro gaming future. Let's check this out.
Yeah, so retro, what happened?
So this week in gaming.
Gaming finds?
I'll start with today. In my gaming finds.
What?
I got out of the shower and I see a direct message from one of my friends that I made at Goodwill. He messages me a picture of a whole bunch of goodies. He's like, hey, a new haul came. I turned to my wife. Hey, I gotta go. Putting on my shoes, running. It's like, you gotta change the diaper. It's like, oh, can you change the diaper? Bye. I got there. Some guy is looking through the bag of games and I'm like, oh, I hope he doesn't take everything else. He left everything else. I got 2 Game Boy Advance SPs. I got a 3DS. I got a DSi with Pokemon Black 2 inside of it.
Oh, damn. Yeah, it's worth about $80, right?
Yeah.
I'm just super hyped about the Game Boy Advance SPs because those things are expensive on eBay.
Oh, yeah. You know, one of the Game Boy SPs is actually in better condition than the one that I have, so I'll probably end up switching that for the good one.
Dude, that's a find.
And that was just today. This week, my RP2s came in. I had 3 come in. The PlayStation 1, the PlayStation 2 one, or the RS1, the RS2, and the 16-bit US. And the 16-bit US is the one that I am the most fond of.
I am so jealous of that.
Yeah, I finally got my ship notification for the blue for my wife and my 8-bit, the red and black, and I'm just like, oh, finally.
Dude.
Plus all my replacement parts, of course, that I ordered from him. So
you're getting another one too.
I am. I purchased one from some weirdo on the market. Oh wait, that was you. I'm sorry about that. That was retro.
Weirdo.
Yeah, I feel bad. I don't have any RP2s like in queue to show up. My 2 RS2s are here. Like I don't have anything else coming.
Yeah.
So, I'm considering buying one from Retro because he's selling his RS1. So
yeah,
you don't want fingerprints on your.
Well, I give Retro a 6 out of 5 stars. So
not A+ seller,
as A+++. Would buy from again.
Well, the stars is what matters.
Wait, so Retro, how many do you have?
So I have 6 right now.
Dang.
Tomorrow I'll only have 3 left.
Oh no. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so what are you keeping?
I'm keeping. So right now I have the RS1, the RS2, and the 16-bit US, the ones that came in. And the one that I'm going to end up keeping in the long haul is the 16-bit US. And I'm hoping to get a fantastic ice blue one to match my Nintendo 64.
Nice.
Oh my god, dude. I can't wait for the fantastic colors to show up in the store. I will probably buy 1 or 2 of those.
What are the current fantastic colors that are on the docket? Is the classic N64 colors?
N64 colors minus smoke. Instead of dark gray, it's going to be clear.
So what have you guys been playing lately? What have you guys been up to?
Well, dude, I've jumped down a rabbit hole of Castlevania since we last spoke.
Yes. My man.
Yeah, Aria of Sorrow, Game of the Month, that really got me into the series. And I've been rolling through them. So I think I've played at least the first 10 to 20 minutes of every Castlevania game ever made, just to kind of like feel out what the series is like.
Yeah.
And man, it's evolved since NES.
Oh, man.
And the MSX was on in like 1984 or something. That was like the first Castlevania.
Well, you can't knock the NES era Castlevania stuff, but when they added the RPG elements in, oh boy.
Yeah.
Jeez.
It's ridiculous. And then Dawn of Sorrow on the DS.
Yeah, Dawn of Sorrow is great.
Magnificent.
I feel like Konami could just really lay into that one and just do a bunch of like 2.5D remakes, a la like Link's Awakening, just really jazz it up. A Symphony of the Night re-jazz would be fantastic.
Yeah, I would pay for that.
Re-jazz. GOTY Game of the Year edition. Re-jazzed. Jazz Jackrabbit re-jazzed.
Oh,
well, that's Chthonox territory there.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
I'd love for them to remake Jackrabbit.
Yeah, 60 FPS, 8K resolution.
It would be fantastic, and I would probably fail miserably at it because my reflexes are not anything what they were when I was a kid. But it would be great.
What game would it look like if it was one of the games that are already out?
I think Jazz Jackrabbit 2. Is that the big one that people love? What's the one that you played?
I played mainly the original and then the Christmas one.
The
whatever
Christmas
that one
special.
was
That's
called.
right.
That one was my favorite.
Really? Okay,
The
I gotta
90s
track
were just the heyday of bizarre games. You guys remember Chex Quest?
Chex Quest, the one you got in the Chex cereal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the Doom engine, but it was just like
Right.
Chex.
I haven't thought about that in at least 20 years.
Wait, I seriously made a game. Did you play as one of the Chex cereal pieces?
Yeah, it was a whole like space adventure. It was a whole thing.
Oh, man.
Definitely worth checking out.
You would like the obscure games.
Oh man, I got a whole list. I wasn't looking for obscure games obviously when I was a kid, but like my dad used to go to Walmart or whatever, and you remember the boxes with floppies, right?
Oh yeah.
Just random games. My dad was like, "No, it'll teach him how to read."
Right.
You know?
Yeah. It's fine.
And so I played a bunch of weird games, like stuff that came with 3.1 and stuff like that. Windows 3.1, like Chips Challenge. You guys remember that?
No, but I like it. Keep going.
And then like Ski Free. Remember Ski Free, where the monster always got you in the end?
Yes. That son of a bitch. Yeah.
Yeah, he was a real mother effer, that's for sure.
Retro, what about you? What have you been playing this week?
You know, I've been playing the collection game this week. Specific games, not so much. I mean, I did try Parasite Eve on the RP2, and I got connected to my Game Boy Holiday exchange partner.
Oh, nice.
We had some good conversation, and just so happens that he has an extra EverDrive for the Game Boy Advance that he's going to give to me as my gift.
Damn.
Oh, that's cool, dude.
I actually bought one right when it came out. So it's a flash cart for the Game Boy Advance that sits flush with the machine. That piece of technology, that hardware, has been out for a while, but it always had a little bump. Earlier this year, that it came out that it's like a flush, like the actual size cart.
Oh, nice.
And I bought it, but while I was waiting for it to come, I really got into the N64. So once it arrived, I actually sold it so I can get more funds for my 64 collection.
It's an addiction, sir.
I don't need to collect retro because I can vicariously collect through you.
Right?
I just take you along my adventures.
Take me along. Take me in your pocket. Live stream it to me.
My wife calls me a technology hoarder. I have a really horrible collection of cables and stuff like that. And if you saw my tech storage area, you just see a bunch of crates, you know, the plastic tubs.
Right.
They're all filled with literally thousands of cables and game consoles and old computers.
You got me at game consoles, but as far as these cables go, like, are these all like obscure, obsolete cables that you just want to hoard?
I can't bring myself to throw them away.
Right.
Not that I think the technology is going to come back around. All right. I have no expectation. But it's just like, what if the government needs me to recover information, cellular data off of like a Sony Walkman phone, but they can't find a power adapter for it?
Right.
Yeah.
Who are they going to call? Me.
Right.
I got that.
Naturally.
You got the stuff. And if it's a perfectly working cable, why would you throw it away?
Right.
You have a perfectly working space in your storage unit. I guess I don't see a disadvantage to that.
That's the lie I tell myself to maintain my cable hoarding.
Now, here's the thing. Do you have everything labeled? Like, would you know where to find everything?
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. I got one of those label makers for Christmas in like 2013. Right.
Yeah.
And I custom tag pretty much every cable. Cat 5, Cat 6, all that kind of stuff. And usually the length of the cable, if it's like a repeat cable.
Wow.
It's organized.
You've got me beat. I love label makers, like just labeling all of the crates. But I only label the outside of the crate. I don't ever label the actual cables.
Mm-hmm.
So you just have a bunch of crates that say cable?
No, I put numbers on them, and then I have an Excel spreadsheet of their contents in the cloud, so I don't ever lose it.
Holy shit. You are on top of it. You are my new guru.
I don't feel on top of it. I feel like I should probably throw 90% of it away most of the time. We have a retro gaming addiction. You know that, right?
We do. We're a bit involved.
We have a problem.
We do have a problem, but no one can say like, we're filthy casuals. Like, who can say that about any of us?
I don't see a problem.
Yeah.
I don't see a problem over here.
See, retro gets it.
He's the hardware hoarder. That's what it is. I know I'm a hoarder,
right?
But I'm a purposeful hoarder,
right?
This guy's just stacking RP2s for day, aren't you, bud?
Not anymore. I'm trying to toss them out. I want to get them out before they go out of style, before they go obsolete.
Man, with the pre-orders they have, I don't feel like that's going to be a thing for quite a while.
I think it's going to be an iconic device. I really do. I think that the 3 will probably knock it out of the park. I'm hoping.
I've been talking with the devs about that. I've told them a few things that they need to make sure they put on the next device. You know, if they're going to be including like Moonlight and things like that, they need to have a 5 gigahertz chip and they need to have L3R3 on the sticks.
Yes, they do.
Those are my big ones. I haven't quite gotten the balls up to say that, hey, maybe you shouldn't use, a 12-year-old chipset. Maybe you should use something from like 2014. But, I hope they get it.
Right. I mean, if they added a Snapdragon.
If they put a Snap 710 in and charge $150 for it, forget about it.
Yeah.
It's done. Everybody's done. Ambernick's done. They're all done. Even Mochi, in my opinion, would be done.
Yeah.
They wouldn't be able to compete at that price point.
Yeah, they all need to close their doors, shut down,
rethink their lives.
And rethink their lives. We've done it.
Or close their doors and make an even better device.
Oh, something we have even.
That's definitely a thing, Maybe some of these manufacturers should reconsider this stuff.
Competition, That's good.
Right.
And I mean, there's probably eventually going to be some ripoffs. I know Ambernick and Odroid have had some problems with that.
Sure.
But as it is right now with Retroid doing direct-to-consumer sales on their own website and not just via Amazon or, I don't know, I think they're on pretty stable footing right now, especially with their pre-orders being ridiculous. I mean, the real pre-orders started back in August, and they're on their third wave of pre-orders, and they're
not slowing down.
Yeah, it's not slowing down at all.
It really is not. They're constantly busy and just backed out for days, and it's
well. Let's be honest. It's similar to, obviously not the sales number, but within the retro gaming community, it's very similar to a fresh console release for a AAA console.
It is.
With what they're dealing with the shortages, with the chip shortages and stuff like that.
And I have to think that people get so frustrated and so mad because they want it so badly because they see it that way. Like, oh my God, this is like an exciting console being released.
Right.
That is like first party almost, except it's a retro device.
And it's at an unbelievably reasonable price point for what it is.
It's a very reasonable price point, even with shipping added on. It's really good.
Yeah.
And once we get everyone on 8.1 and all the kinks are worked out, and we're going to see more and more success stories of people like, oh, okay, everything's good. All right, I'm just going to game now. Bam. And now they're focused on making, more wallpapers and just being creative and getting more into the community. It's been tough lately because the community feels sometimes fractured into a camp that is fully satisfied with their device, everything's configured, and a camp that's waiting for their device, and they're just in a pool, like building up this echo chamber of negativity of like, this company.
I told myself at the beginning, I understand how shipping with China works and all that kind of stuff. Been there before. If they're not Amazon, they don't have a Prime Day.
Nope.
So if it gets here before Christmas, then awesome, And I thought that back in August.
Right. It's true. And we all waited for our devices to ship, and they took a while, but then they got here because they always arrive.
Listener side note number 3, we are not paid by Retroid. We are just extremely happy with what's been going on.
Yeah. No, I actually feel very neutral. I would say I'm pro Retroid because we're part of this community, but I've equally been frustrated with things. The 8.1 transition has not been completely smooth.
Yeah, that's been a little rough. I've been in technical assistance several times over just the past 2 days, just every now and then popping my head up and being like, hey guys, if you get a 404, it's because their servers are getting body slammed.
Yeah,
right?
They're getting
from everybody trying to update.
It's true.
And then I don't know if you saw the Benny Hill type circus that was around getting the SP Flash tool update out, like that we were working on. We were like, should we include this? Oh my God, this has an email address in it. Should we include it?
I know that was everybody's heads were just exploding that day. Like, oh my God,
Well, we were all just trying to get it out as fast as possible, you know?
Right. This hungry population who just wanted their 8.1.
Well, and it's not like the desire for 8.1 was unwarranted either. The UI speed and, you know, all sorts of other things is totally freaking worth it. I know one of our heavy users on the RH Discord, he's perfectly happy being on 6.0.
Right. That's fine.
Because he has everything configured the way he wants it. He doesn't need it to change, you know. He's good with it. Yeah. But then like 97% of everybody else is like, give it to me now. The server's down. Oh fuck, give it to me now.
give me something I can flash. Give me an image. Give me
flashes. What, you got an image?
And I'm like, hold on. Like, let me go talk to the guys. Like, we're trying to build something on the fly right now. Like, is it ready? Is it ready? Is it ready? I'm like, hold on. We're uploading it to Google Drive. Yeah. Just give me a second. And then we're like, oh God, it might have ROMs on it, so we got to like cancel our upload and we got to build a new one. And then, oops, it has someone's email address live in there. Take that out, build it again. But we got there, and then I think it
is funny that we had to like strip out the package that we got from them, though. Yeah,
we did. we it is what it is.
It is what it is.
But we're all having fun.
It's a fantastic entry-level gaming device, and I'm pretty grateful for the community, as intense as it gets sometimes. Then again, I'm not exposed to Reddit or Facebook.
I wish I could be there with you.
Well, you're the captain of the ship, my friend. So
I you know what? Yeah, I do feel responsible for bringing these poor souls on this journey when they all are bricking and getting in boot loops.
Soft bricking
And posting pictures. Then I'm like, oh no, okay, all right, I need to hop in here.
Yeah,
we're all parents here, so the kids are like, Daddy, what are you doing? I'm like, I need to help these people on the internet. Daddy's being a superhero right now.
Well, yeah, I mean, everybody's going to start somewhere. That's for sure. 100%. Everybody's going to start somewhere, but like, if I hand some people a written guide, they're like, okay, how do I do this? Like, it's in the guide.
But they had legitimate concerns, like, hey, this link's dead.
Oh yeah,
this link's 404. This link's dead. Like, yeah, okay, all right. The link is dead. All right, we're gonna re-upload this document on our side.
Yeah,
there, the link works. Now you can access the app that'll get you the app that will update the device. But wait, don't update the device with the over-the-air. Stop everything we just talked about for the last 2 hours. Stop. Here's an image. Flash.
Welcome to the shit show.
I know. I had to walk away from the computer at a couple points throughout the last couple of days and just go on a short.
I was just sitting here. I have
nature walk.
Like everybody, I have weird little YouTube obsessions.
Right.
So like there's a guy, and all he does is I told you that he rehabs antique machines.
Right.
So I'd like to unplug a little bit, not fully unplug, but just like not think about technology for a little while. And I was sitting there, and then holy crap, I saw the RH Discord just explode, just detonate all of a sudden. I mean, I checked in on technical assistance. It had like 380 messages,
Yeah.
What is going on? I better check in.
You unplug from technology by watching other people work on technology?
No, not on technology. It's like rehabbing cast iron apple coring machines from the 1800s.
I see. Actual like old school machine.
Yeah, that's really specific, but I swear on my life I watched that today. So
that sounds very soothing.
It's so soothing. it's a like semi-manly ASMR, especially where they don't talk, where they don't narrate it, and they're wire wheeling and sandblasting and all that kind of stuff. And I'm not, thinking about Castlevania or how badly I need to make sure that my Minecraft server is still up so my friends can play on it.
Oh, I've been there, man. That's awesome.
That's been my game of the week so far is my old LAN party friends from high school from 16 years ago started badgering me and essentially peer pressured me into putting a modded Minecraft server back up. So
sure. Yeah.
You know how that goes.
I know how that goes. For me, it's been more like Ark, dinosaurs evolved. That's been a big one where I've run
Conan
servers. Conan, or even just something like Counter-Strike Go. putting up with bots. We haven't talked about this, but I'm a map maker in Counter-Strike. I've never brought that up, but I love to make CSGO maps.
I used to make 1.5 maps for LAN parties.
Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah, I did.
Everybody knew all the maps and all that kind of stuff. And I would take remember FY Ice World?
Oh, yeah.
I used to make like multi-layer versions of that where you could only shoot through windows and stuff. And that would be like our championship maps for the LAN parties.
Yeah. That's so funny, man. That's where I cut my teeth.
Back in my day.
On 1.5. No. I used to make maps in there too. I used to love making, I would remake maps from GoldenEye, like take the GoldenEye multiplayer levels and then make maps out of them.
Yeah.
Just from memory because I was a crazy dork. I was a dorcas. But my facility maps were legendary. Like I'll just toot my horn for a moment. They were legendary. It was a lot of fun making like DE, bomb defusal.
Right.
And then filling it up with like expert bots, making the waypoint files and
I was just determined to make my maps as chaotic as possible. Like just whatever would break the rules. Like, just essentially a square room that was really long. Everybody drops in, everybody has an op, and all they have to do is pull the trigger, and the last one standing wins. Like they don't even have to move their rifle.
Perfect.
Whoever's the quickest on the draw wins.
Yeah. Those were good times.
Man, you used to be able to really customize your own games back in the day, huh?
Yeah.
Jeez. Warcraft 3, all that stuff, be able to make all your own maps. And it seems like that went away for a really long time, and now it's back again in a certain way.
Yeah, modding is very popular.
Mm-hmm.
Steam released the workshop abilities, and it's taken off again. So I really just think that's such a good part, such a healthy part of gaming, is that creativity to make it your own. And that's...
and now we have the processing power to have real sandbox games as well.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, we do.
That did not used to be a thing.
It's neat.
Super nifty.
How neat.
Still play those maps to this day. So cheers.
Oh, yeah. Can you port 1.5 maps into Go? Is that a thing?
You can't directly port them, but I, like 2 years ago, went back and said, I'm going to make all my maps that I made for 1.5. I'm going to make it in the Go engine just as a fun personal project. And I built them from scratch.
That's awesome.
Chthonox was there for me when we did that like 2 weeks where I just dug into it and said, I'm going to map some Counter-Strike maps in 2018. And I
think the closest I've gotten to that is making brutally difficult Portal 2 levels.
Oh,
I have like 900 hours in Portal 2. That's my weird game that I play all the community maps, and I've played them so many times that it takes like 20 minutes for it to load up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Where you have to go back and click it again like 7 times now.
Oh God, yeah. So yeah.
That's my. It's not obscure because obviously it's a AAA game, but I think it's obscure that somebody would still play it as obsessively as I occasionally do.
Well, I hear the cake is a lie, so.
Cake is definitely a lie. Yeah. No, you should link some of those maps. I want to play them.
Yeah, sure. Absolutely.
Yeah, me too. In fact, my buddy Luke from More Tech Sir, the YouTube channel, who, by the way, I got to shout out to Luke because he helped out with all the 8.1 craziness. He made that video.
He did.
But anyways, he really hopped in, like spur of the moment in the morning. He woke up and was like, all right, how can I help? I was like, can you make a video? And he's like, oh, okay. So he like sat down and made a full video tutorial on how to flash to 8.1 and all the problems you might run into. And he just put it right up and I just blasted it out. And he would, modify the description as we were finding fixes for things. And as we needed to swap out image files. Nevertheless, he said, hey, this has been fun, but what if we did some sort of community game night where we played like Left 4 Dead 2, Portal, like some of the Valve classics, Counter-Strike. Yeah. What if we did like a map, like a server game night?
That would be sick. I would love that.
And maybe we could stream it to our RP2s. Or not.
Oh, you can play, but it has to be on your RP2?
I mean,
oh, crap.
But then we leave out everybody who hasn't received theirs yet, so we shouldn't probably.
Oh, that's true. Well, we'd give it a little time on that.
We'll make 2 channels, one for RP2s and one for non-RP2s.
That's true.
I'm just going to give you guys a heads up. I'm a real bastard when I'm a boomer. All right.
Oh,
I will let you run like 100 yards ahead of me. I'll hide behind a corner and I'll get behind you and just you won't run there.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay.
It'll be painful, but
I'm so bad at Left 4 Dead 2. I'm terrible. I just die right off the bat. I'm like, oh, please come back, come help me. And Chthonox is like, oh, you're dead again. All right. And she's nuts at Left 4 Dead 2. Like she can just take over the world with that game.
Well, I attribute it mostly to all of the 400 hours I've put into TF2. I've got the mechanics down.
Yeah.
I know the engine.
Yes, quite well. So
I can barely play Counter-Strike. That's what I can do.
I can't play Go, to be honest with you.
I mean, it's a little bit, trigger happy. What do you call it? Like just kids these days. What do they call it? Twitch. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot going on. But if you play it with bots and you don't play with real people, set them to like normal mode.
Or play it with friends that are also in their 30s.
What were the 1.5 bots called?
Oh, Podbots?
Podbot.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Oh my gosh. What a
mess. You had to program your waypoint files and like walk around the map and like build hit the mouse button and build these little cube map files. Oh, ridiculous.
We used to do some remapping to screw with my friends on like Warehouse and stuff like that.
Like make the bots go in a funny pattern or
well, you could get the bots to hide in like really specific spots.
Right.
Where their sniper rifles would clip through corners.
Oh.
Yeah. So they were just like perfect, eyes in the sky snipers. If you popped your little head out, you're done. And there was just nothing you could do about it. I had a friend that had a real teenage anger issue, and it drove him crazy. I mean, just absolutely like frothing insane, and we just loved it.
That's the best. We used to lock my friend in a closet. That used to drive him kind of angry. He'd come out of there, he'd throw chairs and like pantry food and stuff at us. Be like, "You motherfucker!" I'm like, "Dude, like." Just stop existing. Like that's why we put you in the closet in the first place, because you're our friend and we love you, and like we show our affection by forcing you into a small
tormenting you,
place, and then we close the door and we stand in front of it, because that's what 8th graders do. That's what 8th grade boys do for fun, and we're still friends to this day.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like I said, my friends just peer pressured me into putting up a Minecraft server. I'm in my mid-30s.
Right.
Putting up a Minecraft server.
Yeah, me too. It's
because we're all dads and we have like, an hour to play together a week,
Right. I know. I had a buddy who was like, "Hey man, can you ping this port really quick? Can you telnet into my computer really quick?" I'm like, "All right, what am I doing?" He's like, "I wanted to see if my Warcraft 3 server, my Warcraft 3 server is going to work outside the network." He's like, "Cuz I have 2 networks and I need to make sure that they work from my anyways." I was like, okay. I was like, cool, doesn't work. He's like, great. So we're fiddling back and forth while I'm trying to do other stuff. And at the end, I didn't even play the game with him. I just, gave him feedback and data. It's like, cool.
One of my buddies is setting up some really, I don't quite understand it. I'm not really a software person, but it's some AI enhanced networking structure, right? Where it uses an algorithmic approach to the distribution of network resources, right?
Yeah.
And this is, it's super duper advanced. And he set up all these Dockers and stuff inside of it. He's like, check this out. And this is like a $500,000 machine that they're testing it on, right? And he's got servers up for every classic game you can think of.
Wow.
And he can start and stop the servers with like 2 button clicks.
Perfect.
Or from his phone.
Yeah.
So he's like, "Oh yes, we're doing this. Oh, we're doing this. You want to play AoE 2? Let's go. All right.
Let's do it." Oh, that's another classic. We gotta do AoE 2. It's not great with more than like 3 people, but it's worth playing.
I could see a tournament happening here.
So what else is going on? So you've been gaming a little bit or nerding out on Minecraft. Retro's been playing the game of life, the game of collecting.
Mm-hmm.
I was cleaning my loot, my booty right now, and
TMI.
man, all these
TMI.
machines are in great condition.
Oh, that kind of booty. Yeah, man.
I've been basically just bugging the crap out of people about custom firmware for the RP2.
Let's get that Lineage 8.1 out.
Is that possible?
Anything's possible.
Oh yeah, Lineage 15.1. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we got we have a secret 14.1 beta that we've been messing with, but we're not to 15.1 yet. There's some changes that have to be made.
I'm excited for that.
I'm very excited for that. I think it's going to run really well, especially after the benchmarking tests we did. But yeah, other than that, just family stuff, you know.
Yeah, same here. It's
Homeschooling and all that good stuff.
been doing that here too, as far as the gamer parent part of our lives.
I got a broken RP2 in because I'm going to make a screen replacement video.
Nice.
With all the stickers, right?
Yeah, all the stickers. Oh my god, you guys would not fucking believe how many stickers are on this thing.
You're ending up with another one of my RP2s.
Yes, I am. Correct. So I have one of yours and I have one of Retro's that's on the way right now.
That was my pink RP2.
Yes. And it's bedazzled.
Yes, I saw it. I saw pictures of it after it was.
Did you see the back of it?
I haven't seen the back of it. No.
Holy shit! There's a full rainbow on it in bedazzled gems.
Perfect.
I'll send pictures later. It's impressive. This took time.
All that wasted time.
I don't want to make light of it. That's amazing. It's fun to custom your devices.
Oh yeah. I literally mean somebody like loved this thing.
Well, yeah,
for about 2 days.
Full 2 days.
But I can't customize like shells of devices unless it's like some complete new shell. For me, it has to be clean. Like I want fresh out of the box look forever.
Yeah, I think that may come with experience though. I mean, we've been gaming for the better part of 3 decades.
That's true.
You
know what? Yeah, 20 years ago, I was for sure throwing stickers on stuff. For sure.
Yeah.
How I customize my stuff is unique buttons and screens.
Right, but I inherently know if I put a sticker on a device, that thing's gonna get nasty, like quick.
Yeah, that's a signal to everyone in the house that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, none of my things have stickers except my RP1. I have a statue of David to block the ugly Retroid pocket logo.
That like 70s font in the bottom left.
No, that's some redneck South,
Hey, watch it. I'm a high-tech redneck. I got a tractor, and I'm not kidding.
I'm from Texas.
High-tech redneck. That's amazing. Like a cyberneck.
That's right.
Cyberneck.
That's going to be my new handle, Cyberneck.
Yes, please.
Welcome back to BRB Gaming. I'm Cyberneck.
My God, dude. Oh, you guys.
Go ahead and give a shout out to the Retroid Handhelds community. We love you guys. And
we do love you guys.
As much as it is to answer questions sometimes in hundreds of PMs and DMs, we're so happy to see the community so enthused. And I'm so grateful to be a part of it personally.
Thanks, man. Yeah, that's so good to hear. And I'm so grateful for everybody being a part of it. And just we do this because we love it. We're passionate about it. Yeah, just the connection, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So with that, we'll say our goodbyes. I'm Thor.
Stubborn Pixel.
Chthonox.
And Retro GM.
Thanks for listening, guys. See you later.